Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, and we're down to the last of the original 4 here. So I've been getting a lot of people telling me that there's this passcode that lets you have all 8 stages open right from the start, and I've seen this code in a video on YouTube and also on GameFAQs. But every time I try and use it, it doesn't work. I just get reggae squawking at me. So I have no idea what the problem is there. I've read that there are issues using it on the Anniversary Edition, but that's not what this is. This is the original game, so I don't know. Anyway, let's play as the game intended and go after Junkman. You're a big one, aren't you? Due to sprite mirroring, he looks the exact same no matter which way he's facing, even though obviously he should look different from different angles. But there you go. All these weird machines at the start, you'd think you could do something with them, but if you can, I haven't found what. The Thunderbolt doesn't seem to work. Ow, I wish I could have made that jump. Oh well. These are cockroach S's. They're every bit as annoying as real cockroaches. They can walk on floors, walls, ceilings. They can fly. They can drop on you. Any way they can be annoying, they will be. And here's an elevator. Right. So yes, these are Helimets. They attack in large numbers, but they die in one hit each, and they can only shoot once per Helimet. So, they're not that big a threat. One of these doctors needs to invent Orkin Man. Get rid of all these roaches. With the freeze cracker, we can freeze the molten metal into solid ice. I'm not sure that's how ice works. But anyway, it lets us get through so we can have the S-plate. With the S-plate, we gain the super adapter. It works pretty much like a combination between the jet and power adapters from Mega Man 6. Combines the best of both. So it's actually pretty handy to have. This stage has a rather large deviating path, so I'm gonna have to do most of it a second time, but we'll get to that later. Core, another one? Alright, that's enough of that. That's Shagg's joke, not mine. It's still fun to use, though. Junkman does love his elevators, though. Alright, I shot all the Helimets. Where's my stuffed bunny prize? They're kind of mean about how they place some of the driver cannons here. You don't want to climb this ladder too fast or you're likely to get shot. So here's where the branch path meets back up. And here we have Proper Ride. Kind of a more predictable, more docile version of footholders. They only shoot at you if they've got a junk cube on them at the time. And they always follow the same patterns. That down below is a dust crusher. Unlike the weapon of the same name, it's not good at all to have around. If you're down there in the junk with it, it sends up a periscope to try to find you. And if it does see you, it lunges out to try to bite you. Not pleasant at all. Here we have the oddly named Frisk Cannon. Very strange name indeed. So let's shoot another one for good measure. And thus it's time to go after Junkman. He's been a bit of a pain, really. It's his first attack that's really the nasty bit. The first thing he does is jump up powerfully and then land with his weight to try to shake you into the junk pile at the bottom of the screen. The main problem are those small junk cubes that fall from the ceiling. You can't really tell where they come from. He's also invincible while charging the giant junk cube there. He then puts up the junk shield, flings it at you to try to immobilize you, and then hops across the screen. When he gets to the other side, he hops again to throw another small junk cube at you on each pass. He does this attack 3 times in a row. And then once he finishes, the pattern repeats. I do not want to catch junk with my face, thank you. The big junk cube, it's just all about timing. And it's not too hard. So yes, it's not a terribly difficult fight to see coming, most of it, other than that first attack. It's just long and drawn out, really. Farewell, Junkman. Back to the scrap heap with you. Yeah, gray flavor didn't test well. I don't know that I'd trust gray food. No. The junk shield will protect the user with rotating spheres, right? Well, I guess if you call a hunk of scrap metal a sphere, yeah. Yes, but the spheres can only absorb so much damage before they are destroyed. As usual, they left out a detail. You can also fire off the junk shield. It kind of spreads across the screen, firing off in different directions. So the more junk pieces you have left, the more of a spread you can get. It's not too bad as far as shield weapons go. So yeah, I'm actually not going back yet, because we don't go back to the select screen. Instead, we have a cutscene. And more than that, we have outtakes. Enjoy! So, let's run into a cockroach. Down there we have Cockroach S. But never mind that. The cockroaches, they are really annoying. They walk on walls, ceilings, floors, they can fly, they can fall on you, they're just all kinds of annoying, bugger. Literally. Oh, that was bad timing. Hello? Yeah, that wasn't gonna go good, no matter what. I just got hit by a Met, didn't I? Junkman smash! The first thing he does is jump up and bring the house down and right on me. Bloody hell. As soon as battle starts, he leaps into the air and comes crashing down to try and trap you in the junk through the sheer force of his jump. Whoa! Ow! Bugger! And then the pattern repeats. Oh no, I'm stuck in the floor. No! Ah! My first successful recording run of the Junkman stage actually didn't quite record correctly. There were several skipped frames, about 10 throughout the video, that made it look very jumpy, as compared to the negligible 2 skip frames in the actual final vid. However, there was a bit of panic in the boss fight there, so I kept that for your enjoyment. Here we go. He's invincible while he's charging the cube. Lather, rinse, repeat. Whoa, hey! That's different. Who said you could change the script, pal? Stick to what you're supposed to do. Well, you're just full of surprises, but you're gone anyway. Wow, I have never had him switch directions on me like that before. Junkman, you just get stranger and stranger. So for the most part, this place really wasn't all that bad. It's not the easiest stage, though. It does have some issues. Overall, I give Junkman a 3 out of 10. His stage really isn't that bad. The main problem there, the main irritation, are the cockroachesses. They're nowhere near the league of annoyance of things like Pippies and Big Eyes and things like that, but they can still be irritating. They are roaches, after all. They're pretty quick running around, they have an annoyingly long hitbox, so in cramped areas, it can be tough to get past them without getting hit, most notably the area right before the first elevator. So, there is that. The rest of the stage itself isn't that bad, really. Then there's Junkman. most of his attacks are really easy to get around. They're easy to see coming, he goes by a definitive pattern most of the time. But that first attack, that's the only thing that makes it tricky, is that he doesn't give you a lot of reaction time to the small junk blocks falling from the ceiling, so you really have to watch for that. Other than that, this stage doesn't really give you too many problems, so 3 out of 10, and that might be being a little generous. But it sounds about right, 3 out of 10 for Junkman. So, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully the next video will be coming fairly quickly, because it's mainly just a mini-boss battle. So, I'll see you then. Until next time, fare thee well. And here we have Proper Ride. It only shoots at you if it's got a junk block on it at the time. It's kind of a more docile, more predictable version of Foot Soldier. Foot Soldier? Foot Holder.